just tune in and tap in with you guys real quick. I feel this message is going to be one of those beautiful, airy, light messages. Something we've been needing, right? A lot of people have been needing some light, airy messages as the energy has been super heavy and intense lately. So, one second. So this is more like on the lighter, easy side. So I'm just going to begin speaking before anybody walks into the room. So I wanted to say love and light to you guys. First of all, I want to say that this new part, this new chapter, this new energy that we're tapping into, and again, I'm not an astrologer. However, I do study some astrology, and I also have friends that are professional astrologers, and so I'll talk to them and be like, I just feel like the energy is like getting better. It's getting more alive. It's waking up, and they'll be like, well, right now the transits are that things are getting more brighter and better. Like it's getting bigger. It's getting better. Things will feel later. Because I know personally for me, and I don't know how you guys have been feeling. Love and light to you guys. I'm talking about, this is like an astral chat. Like I'm talking about like the energy and how it's becoming lighter, and how we're really wanting to make these changes. We're excited about it. You know, if you're anything like me, I first start to make changes in the energetic world. Like I start thinking about making changes, and I'll say, I'm going to make this change. I'm going to make this change. And it might take me quite a while to actually begin to make the changes. You know what I'm saying to you? Like I'll say, I want to make this change. I want to do this. I want to lose weight. I want to eat. And it just so happens to be that my thing, my way of doing it is I energetically manifest it first, because everything is in the energy, right? So we are always manifesting in the energy first, the energy planes first, before it comes to manifest here. So I'm hearing if you have been wanting to do something, and I'm hearing you've been talking about it and energetically meditating on it, like basically manifesting it, right? Because so with me, with manifesting, I'm learning always everything. Every day I'm learning something new, especially about manifesting, is that even though, yes, your guides and your angels, they help you manifest stuff, and that's the point. It's also after a while, it's like you start to manifest in the third eye, in your energetic state, and then after you do, see, it's like your body follows along with the energy. So I'm not gonna, this is not like a reading, but I'm gonna just pull a few cards just to get some extra messages, because I already got the messages that I want to give, that I'm giving from spirit, from my higher self, from your higher selves. Is one of the things that I kept sensing is like, I'm seeing you guys tapping into the sun sign energy here, and again, I'm seeing something about professions here. The Sagittarius energy, we said this in the last live I did, okay? There's an aunt energy that's there for you. Get them out of your life. Exit now. Amazing love-making, sweet moments. I see, like, truly, really, that a lot of you guys probably don't know is that you're manifesting your love, your true love here. And you might not even, listen, I know you're thinking, some of you are thinking, I'm not even thinking about love flow. Like, that's not even on my radar right now. And that's okay, that's fine. So if that's not what you're manifesting, then, spirit will wait until you're ready. They're not going to force love upon you, but sometimes it's just magically happens when you're not even expecting it. So healing is coming. I promise you will feel so much better. North, south, moving to an exclusive neighborhood and location. You should invest in your business, products, t-shirts, creating a project. I'm seeing the number 422 here. Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Libra. Okay, so for those of you like my kid, oh my gosh, look at this. Two things in a row. Your child is sensitive to energy. Keep clearing their aura and your child will be something big and great. I know that I I constantly clear my daughter's energy, you know, because I teach her how to do it and I constantly help her clear her own energy. And then I do it for her as well. So I'm going to say that that's a very important step in your abilities, is to get your child to know that you can help clear their energy, but that they also can do it on their own. Okay, so like my daughter will know because I will give her, like when I'm putting her to bed, she'll hear me praying or meditating on love and light and stuff like that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna say this to you guys now. I'm gonna talk to you like I'm being 100% real with you. Love, love, love. You've got the love. Farm food. You have grown your own green. You have your own greenhouse, green thumb, and growing plants. You need to recognize your value already. You're so damn cool. Love, love, love. You got it. The love, and it says big wealth is meant for you. You are ready to bring wealth into your whole family. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm talking to you real, one-on-one here. I'm gonna give you guys, look at me in the eyes when I'm talking to you right now. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people talk about manifesting and how great it is and how I manifested that, blah, blah, blah. But what they don't mention is in between all of the shit you got to go through while you're manifesting. It's not a walk in the park. It's not a piece of cake like, I manifested this and I'm the best. Bye. It's more like, wow, that was tough. That was hard to go through, but like, that's the point of it. You know, what's funny is because as you're going through the manifesting, it's going to be so annoying, you guys, so daunting. And if you're here for this message, that's because Spirit wants you to get ready, okay? What happened with the salt? What salt? What happened with the salt? What salt? It's been so difficult, Flo. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Okay, great. I'm so happy you said that. And I'm not saying great, like good for you. No, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, the salt and pepper, you mean? Okay. Well, sometimes I miss my black hair. Like I think it looks nice. You know, it's just like right now it just got done. So I need to like settle into the color because it's really, really, really dark right now. But I love both ways. So, I figured when I have time to just sit there, I'm working on my appearance. I don't know about you guys, but I'm working on my physical appearance. My losing weight, looking better, hair looking pretty, nails. I want to start doing all that girly stuff again because I got away from that for a while. So I want to get back into that energy. So let me tell you, okay, if you're here, I swear, listen, guys, I promise you, I'm gonna from now on have to tell everybody how much with my heart and soul I'm telling you this message, because I want you to hear it clearly, because this is what I experience. And I'm at that point, like I am at the place where you guys will be with your spiritual. I'm not talking about me and being like me. You know what I'm talking about. You want to be at this point, maybe leveling up and manifesting, leveling up in this, leveling up in that. And I'm going to tell you right now, because we got way more messages to give to you and showing you how to manifest and all that stuff. That's one of my powers. And so is like breaking spells and communicating with other realms and working with the light, and even in my shadow, working with my own shadow, because my shadow has really helped me progress personally. My shadow has probably been one of the most important tools in my progression. Okay, so the light is obviously everything to me, right? Everything, but I do not say fuck you to my shadow, because my shadow really has brought me to the light, right? She brought me to the light. So I have to thank her and all her darkness, because she's really a bad bitch and she goes through. It's hard being dark, right? People look at you like you're bad, you're evil, you're a piece of shit, but it's hard to be in that state because everybody judges you for being this bad person or energy. But that's not what it is. This is your shadow is helping you progress. You made that contract, even with people that you hate. You made that contract with them. So here on this plane, you might hate someone, but actually in another dimension, you're like best friends. You get along great, and you help each other come here and manifest things, right? Or it could be the opposite, right? You could love somebody in other realms, and well, it's the same thing, right? Okay. So one of the things I want to say to you guys while manifesting, this is one of the things that's going to really get to you, okay? And I'm going to tell you, Priyata, please pay attention to this. It may really change your whole perspective, and that's what I think the whole goal here is, to help you guys change your perspective right now. Inheritance, okay? Mom, grandma, you will be left with money, don't worry. And I'm hearing that's just another part of your story. The color yellow represents friendship, like joy, like lightheartedness. You think of the color yellow. It's really pretty and bright and brings a lot of joy into your life, right? So I'm going to tell you, during this state and this time that you're manifesting, right? The things you're manifesting, you're working on manifesting. I will tell you that you're going to go through some very trippy and annoying energy. And it's about your perspective, your perception, your perspective, right? And people could say like, "Oh, we'll try to be positive during this," but listen, I'm here to tell you, I don't do that fake shit. I don't do that fake shit, and I'm gonna say that when you're going through that shit, it is difficult. Okay, it's hard, and nobody could tell me any different. Don't try to give me that love and light shit, bitch. I'm going through some shit right now. Leave me alone. And even though I know that this is all, an illusion, and this is like just one reality that I'm playing with and all that stuff, and or whatever it is, however it works. I'm not even overthinking those scenarios right now. What I'm saying though is that you're gonna go through a lot when you're manifesting and when you're changing your reality, right? Because you gotta understand, it's like you came here with all of these fucking problems and issues for a reason, right? It's like you think they're never gonna go away, right? You're like, I don't know if this shit's ever gonna go away. Will it ever leave me? You're thinking, I don't think this is ever gonna leave me. Flo, I'm trying, and it's like coming back to me over and over again. Why is it always the expensive tweezers suck ass, but the 99-cent ones work the best? Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? So you came here with these issues so that you need them, you guys. This is if I could have somebody tell me this while I was just going through my shit, like what I was going through, and there was moments where I just took it so seriously, and I'm so angry at everybody and everything, and I'm just taking it so seriously. I'm just hating everyone and hating everything. And if I could have had somebody just telling me like, hey girl, like, it's change your perception, your perspective of it. Cause you're giving this part of your story way too much power. And I'm hearing, we have so much we want to do with you. I'm hearing like, it's playtime, Ooh, and I love that, playtime. Like I really am picking that up for you guys. It's like playtime. It's time to play. It's like, I'm hearing far too serious for far too long. You had to stick up your ass. Like, it's been up your ass, up your whole, it's just been up everything. You've just been uncomfortable, unable to move, not having fun. I see you in a sports car driving. I'm just saying this is like the vision that I'm seeing. You're in the sports car, you're driving around, you're stopping and taking pictures. Like you're just enjoying being free. And I'm hearing going on vacation, taking a road trip with a friend, and you can't see it right now. I see it says 3 modes right there. 3 modes, okay? And I see Cancer, and then I see something about the breasts and the stomach, and not that I'm saying cancer, I'm saying the sign Cancer and the breast and the stomach that you're having. These are the two things that you struggle with. Maybe it's your breast area or your stomach area, and these are the 2 things the spirit wants you to work with interconnectedly, because they're both either can enhance your living ways, or can make, I don't know what that's about, but I know what it's about for me. So it makes sense for me that I know that my stomach tends to get the weight, and then my breasts do, and the rest of my body, it's like it doesn't really go anywhere else. And I sometimes just wish like the food would go from my stomach right to my ass, so this way I'd have a big fat ass, and my boobs wouldn't be so big, and my stomach wouldn't be so big. But it's about like, I'm here and taking care of those 2 parts of you that like I right now should be lifting weights and my arms like this so my breasts could get smaller and tighter, right? Or I should be like doing squats, or like wearing those waist cincher things. I should be doing all these things, and I'm thinking about doing it, and I'm wanting to do it, and I'm being led to that situation. And for some of you, it's all,
I know these messages are sort of all over, but this is what it's an idealistic channeled space. And I'm hearing Capricorn, we control, and you don't control. I'm hearing they don't control you anymore. Like you're thinking right now a lot, and that's one of the things Spirit wants you to get out of the thinking. Like you're just too much thinking, okay? Yes, hello, baby. Hello, guys. Love and light to you guys. And you guys, I want to really thank you guys for those of you who are subscribed as members and those of you who just watch and comment and all that. I'm very grateful to all of you. But I just want you to know that it really does help me keep going. The subscriptions do help me keep going on this channel. It's sort of like my paycheck at the end of the month, right? So I'm grateful for you and I thank you for that, all right? You know, and all those of you who do PayPal, donate, and all that, I just want to say thank you ahead of time. And to the ones that have this week, I got a couple of people. I don't want to shout people's names out because one of the girls was like, please don't say my name. She wanted to be anonymous, you know, but I ended up knowing who it was because of her email. She was like, I didn't want you to know it was me. She was like, I was trying to do it and whatever. She, you know, said she sent like $30. To me, that's a lot of money. Like, that's $30, you know, so she was like trying to do it. Like, she's like, you deserve it. But anyway, my point is, thank you. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, so let's get these messages out for you guys, okay? Because humpback whale singer, and just before I was like in the bathroom and like I don't really like, it's not that I'm taking a shit, but I'll sit on the toilet. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna tell you some girl shit. I sit on the toilet with a cigarette sometimes because the bathroom is the only place where the window opens and the fan is on. So I'll sit in the bathroom and I'll smoke a cigarette. And I'll just be like singing songs and making up words and like these, you know, these crazy beautiful things that I have recorded on my phone. And for some of you, you could be a singer, girl. You a singer, girl. I'm hearing you a singer. Like, and I'm hearing Flo, but I don't have a beautiful voice like that. Guess what? Neither do I. I don't have a perfect voice, but I know how to make myself sound good. You know what I'm saying too? So there might be something there with you working with that and understanding that you have that power and that gift, especially when it comes to your words, they have something that can heal others. Do you understand? So whether that be through poetry, I'm hearing, through singing, there's something about your words, and you have the power to heal with your mouth. With your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Yes, this is how I am. I'm not the most serious person, but it's at least you get a crack a laugh a little bit, right? And it says here, sing healing songs to the world. What was I just saying? Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Sing healing songs. This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, I know me. I'm going to be doing something along those lines. I don't really like to talk about the things that I'm creating because I feel like, you know, there's people that just they don't want to see you shine. And unfortunately, you can't share all your manifestations with everybody because people are they're not in the best place. Like they don't want to see you succeed and be happy. So be patient with you guys. I'll be right back. If you guys are up, we're gonna be here for a little bit. If you guys know me by now, you'll understand. Oh, she's going to get the cigarette. That's it. She's about to get into this message. You already know. Once I get comfortable, Spirit's gonna come through with a lot of messages, and I wish that I could record this and download it so I could post it everywhere else too if I want to see. But those who are meant to see it shall see the message. So now, love and light to you guys. So now I want to talk about something. Once again, those of you who know me, you know when I get the cigarette that it's about to be on and popping. Okay, so we got intuitive here. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. And then it says giraffe, visionary, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. I'm going to tell you, this is telling me that it's like you listen to it. It's like your intuition is telling you, do this, and you keep thinking about doing it and thinking about doing it, but you brush it off a bit. You're just like, I don't think I could do this. Like, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to do it. The things that you think you can't do are the ones that you're going to be doing, which is crazy, right? But it's not crazy because that's how it goes. The things you think you can't do are going to be the end of being the things that you do. You do, right? Do caca poo poo, right? But you're going to do them, and it's like going to be that moment where you're going to feel like such a rock star because of this. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to feel like a rock star because of this. So follow your intuition right now. Hey Bree, hello guys, love and light to you. Follow your intuition right now. Listen to me. For the past few days, I've told myself one of the things that's been helping me get in a really good mood, and I say to the point where I've been like dancing and moving around the house, laughing and smiling, which I'm going to stick to this joyful energy, and no matter what, I'm going to do my very best to stay here, because this is what gets you to manifest things faster, first of all, and to let go of things easier, because you don't see things so irresponsibly, or like so, you're not so serious all the time, you know? Being so serious all the time can really, really hurt a lot of people with their goals and their manifestations, because it's too uptight. You're too like focused on the perfectionism energy. I'm a Virgo with a Libra rising, and I have a lot of Libra in my chart, and they're all about vanity and perfectionism. And so if you got a lot of air in your chart, you know, you go through this too, and you're in the mind too much. And what another message Spirit wants to give is to not be in the mind so much, because there's been a lot of you in your mind. You're just, it's up here. Get more in the heart space, I'm hearing, okay? Again, I'm hearing, I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. That's so crazy. Yeah, exact. Oh, baby and mother. So some of you guys may have had a tough time, like, thinking about having I know for me, I was always like nervous to be like a mother of more than one. I was like, it's just too much work and too much time consuming and blah blah blah. And I see here mother and baby, which is so crazy, because mother and baby came out right next to each other. Look at the mother. It's like you were born to be like the best mom ever, and to have like this healthy big family, some of you, right? And it's like it's not only that though, there's something that you're gonna do with kids. Maybe you're gonna start something, I don't know, product or business, something that's gonna, I'm hearing, blow the waters out of here. Wow. I feel there's some of you, I'm hearing tragedy, something about a tragedy. So maybe you experienced some sort of tragedy. Hello, Sarah. Some sort of tragedy. Thank you for joining members, by the way. I really appreciate you guys being members on this channel, because now I'm going to be tuning more into like the YouTube stuff. I've been saying that, but I've been working with Spirit to figure out like how and what to do to get more involved with the content on YouTube. I noticed that a lot of the people will go live when I'm live on Instagram. There's not that I care that there's a lot more people, but it's like Spirit will tell me a lot more people need the message. So sometimes I'll give it on Instagram and post it on YouTube, because I know that the loyal watchers will watch it anyway on YouTube. But you know, it really depends on the energy too, you know. So, but specifically, I was guided to come onto YouTube tonight. So this could be for the truth. For some of you that you needed to hear this message, really, it was time. Okay, letting go of phobias, having trust and faith. You can't let go of the trust and faith. You just can't do it, you know? You can't do it, right? Authority figures, orphan, phobias, forgiveness, something about like you have like either you have an issue with authority figures, or you dealt with them a lot in past lives, or you were against them because you were like the rebel, you know. I see like, wow, karmic relationships, wisdom, imprisonment, or slavery. This was in the reverse. So you're breaking free. I'm hearing, I got to break free. I got to break free. It's now you're like, you have more trust, more faith, and something that you gave up on. You've given up on things. I see you opening up a portal to have more faith in this. And let me tell you, if you've been feeling like it hasn't changed, like you haven't been getting the faith and the hope, like you've been lacking in that department, I'm going to tell you right now, listen, let me tell you guys, medicine man or medicine woman, I'm going to tell you guys, I will tell you, it took me a while to get out of the stagnant energy I was in. I really thought that we were going to be in in a hermit mode for a very, like, for the rest of our lives. But I knew that I could sense it, like that I was in a retreat for a reason. My body was healing doing that. So maybe you were like so likely to change in life. I just looked at those words right there, right in my face. It says likely to change in life. Okay, so it's you are gone. You're not seeing it right now, and I know that's tough, guys. I know. I'm not here to bullshit you, okay? I fucking know how hard it is because I go through those tough times where I'm just like, you know, frustrated, like to the point where I just want to like smack the shit out of everybody. But I've gotten very good with that the past week. For some reason, it took me this past week to feel like, okay, so I don't like that. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to be like this. And I don't want to be angry. And I've not been yelling or getting upset. And I was like, I'm not going to lie, for like 3 months straight, maybe like 2 months ago or a month and a half ago, I was in this very angry energy where I was just like so mean to myself and to everybody else. Except for my daughter. Well, even her, I was like arguing with her a little bit more because I was just frustrated because I was home a lot and getting, but now I'm like, you know what? This is where I'm at right now. And I'll shift. Things will change, okay? And so it's going to change. It's going to change, even if it feels like it's not. You understand what I'm saying to you? Are you guys resonating with this message, or are you just like, shut up, bitch? Because you could tell me, because, you know, I can't change the message. However, I could try to work with the energy, you know? Herdig more like it. Me, all I know is I hear you're so opinionated. Well, thank you. Why don't you have one? I'm not arguing with you. Starting a battle, though. Here, though. LOL. Validating as fuck. Exactly. Some of you guys are really connected to Egypt here. Like, you have, I'm hearing visions of it, or you have either dreams, or you feel it, or when you're meditating, it comes up a lot. And because of this past, spirituality and religion, you're gonna, either you're gonna meet somebody who's into some spiritual practice that you're gonna just love about this person, or you're gonna go somewhere on a spiritual journey and meet this person, or like something like this. With like, I see like the two coming as one, right? So food and hunger. I want to talk about that real quick. Those of you who do deal with any type of food issues, either under eating or overeating, so that's all due to like, I'm hearing several of your lifetimes where you chose to learn lessons of like people that were starving, and because you needed to learn that you needed to see what that was like for a reason. So that, I see. Thank you. It's crazy. It's like a puzzle connects when that all happens. It's like, whoa, like I'm hearing, whoa, you know, that singing. It's like this. You needed to learn these lessons in these lifetimes, because you knew that it was all going to connect to this lifetime where you were going to take all of those experience that you had. And when you do, let's say if you become wealthy, or when you become wealthy, or when you receive this, when you receive that, you will never be the kind of wealthy where you're just like, fuck poor people, I don't care about them. It'll be more like, okay, I'm wealthy now. What can I do to make this part of the world better, or that part better, or people who are starving or going through hunger issues? What can I do to make that better, right? Just as if you were, you had experiences with trauma and sexual trauma, or relationships or toxic energy. When you had these prior lifetimes with these energies, understanding that it was all so that you can prepare for what's coming now, so that when you step into the role that you were born to be in, the leader role, the leader position. Those of you who are, I mean, I'm seeing teacher and journalist. I'm seeing that very strongly, and not the color yellow I just saw, and Mercury. You're gonna be able to use all of these experiences from the past lives and be able to really, 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 really take all of that shit you experienced and use it for to help others, to heal others. So you were able to do that because you felt what they felt. So when you're standing up for the poor, you're not just like, oh, I'm standing up for the poor, but I have no idea what they're going through. It's more like, I've been there and I felt hunger and I know what it's like to, to have somebody disrespect you. And so you'll do it with more passion, which right there, that might seem small, but look what I just said, because I was saying all this stuff and then I said, all this stuff you went through in past lives, and why did you choose to be hungry, and why did you choose your parents to be dicks or whatever it was. Understand that it's all for a reason, so you can tell people, I've also experienced this. And they'll be like, well, what's your life story? And I'll be like, this is my life story. They're like, you haven't experienced that. But I did, though, in past lives. And so just because you can't remember your past lives doesn't mean everybody can't, because a lot of us are past life warriors here. Okay? Past life warriors. You done been through it all. You done seen it all. You're like Mob Deep on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Love life. Love life. What about the love life, Spirit? What about the love life are you telling us? Does it have to do with... Oh, okay. Thank you. Biblical. You had a love life that was like... I'm talking about Jesus and Mary type champagne. Galactic love life. Oh, some of you are missing your galactic hubby, okay, or wifey, okay, your galactic it's like nobody can compare to them because they're not them. And don't forget, you're here to be human and explore and enjoy this, almost like as if I see like your galactic partner manifesting into this 3D realm to like finally you guys can be together. I know I had a beautiful love in a galactic. I've seen myself talking to him. And we were both like excited, and I was like, "Where are you going?" He was like, and we were beings. You want to call it aliens? This is a message. Okay, so you ever feel like you're missing your long lost love? This is why. And we're standing there. We look like beings from another dimension. We were tall. We had these like shapely heads or whatever, and then we had like all these like space kind of suit dresses type of thing, and we were in the thing and. We were planning for something, and like I looked outside, everybody was walking. They were dressed like aliens to us, right? But they were beautiful beings, tall, gorgeous, dark Turians, is what I'm picking up for some of you. And this is why you might be connected to me, because you're from that same place. And we were talking to each other, and we were like planning on where we're gonna go when we go to Earth. He was like, I'm gonna go to Chicago. I was like, I'm going to New York, and he's like, no, Boston. I'm like, no, New York. And we were like arguing, like, no, go here. And then we decided to come here. We manifested into this, or maybe we're avatars playing the roles here now. And actually our actual selves are still in that fucking planet playing the avatar roles, because I'm hearing this so strongly, you guys. It's so weird because we can live thousands and thousands of years. So we can afford to come to Earth and waste 90 years because we live thousands of years. Like some that like 10, 20, 30,000 years some of us live in, depending on when you decide, okay, I'm done. Like, I want to try something else. You know what I mean? I know that sounds crazy, but it's not. It's fucking not. Because I swear to you, that was a download. It just came one by one. 2 by 2, I'm hearing, right? And I am hearing star beings. Again, I am hearing star beings. I really just want to tell you that you need to understand, like, they're coming here. I'm hearing, I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Stop yelling at them. You're too rough on them. So this card would have resonated with me a while ago, to stop yelling at them, because I was kind of, like I said, being a bitch to everyone. But this definitely resonated for you guys. Stop yelling at you're too rough on them. So if you've been... You'll know who you are. No judgment. I went through it. We all go through it. Whoever you're arguing with a lot or yelling at, you gotta slow down. Again, making music, your dream album, creating and writing. Medicine man, medicine woman. I mean, really? Like 1 month, full year, for the full manifestation, it's the full year. You're being guided, pay attention. One thing is going to lead to another. When you manifest this one thing, it's going to lead to another and another and another. And all these little worries about like, can I let this go? Will I let this? No, I'm hearing you have sent love and light to the fear. I've been working on sending lots of love and light to any fear-based energy that I may be carrying or that others carry that, unintentionally fucks with my aura. Once again, we send love and light to everybody from past lives that it didn't work out with, that still are angry about it because, we don't know what happened. We don't know because we're not supposed to know, right? It's a past life. It's called a past life for a reason. You're not supposed to be all up in your past life. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be living this lifetime. If anything, you use those experiences to grow from it, but not to like, not to be all up in the past lives, like trying to figure it out and what's this and what's that. It's like, dude, love and light. Like I don't want to be. I'm not there anymore. And so if there's anything or anyone that you're holding on to, tell yourself, whatever it is I am holding on to, whoever it is that I'm holding on to, unknowingly. Obviously, it's unknowingly, because if you knew about it, you could point directly to that thing that you're so-called holding on to. And like you'll know what you need to let go of. You're not stupid. Don't play the is it this, or you know what I'm saying? I know what I need to let go of. You know what we all do. I know that I need to get on my shit and fast and fucking lose this weight, not for anybody or for my looks, because that's what I want. I want to lose weight. I want to be healthy and strong and not sick, feeling sick and tired and lazy all the time and drained because I'm not working out and I'm smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, so we're not stupid. But I also do know that it has to happen when you're ready. That's one thing I do know. As a person who has gone through addiction, I will tell you right now, unless you're ready to let go of it, don't even go there, because you're just going to keep going back to it. You're going to let it go for like a week or two, and then guess what you're going to do? Go right back to it. That's what trust me, addiction is the best example I give to you. Whenever I stopped doing drugs, and remember guys, I was not heavy on drugs. However, I could not stop going to party for 3-4 days straight in a row and then stay clean for 5 days and go party for 4 days, to the point where I don't know how I'm alive today. My point is, until I was absolutely sure that I was ready, every time I tried, I would stop for like a month, and then guess what? I was going sneaking around doing drugs and hiding it from people, which is the worst, right? Because you're sick. Your secrets make you sick, right? Which was the worst, even now. And I'm sharing this with you so you could understand. Everybody goes through it, right? Right, Aether, exactly. Everybody goes through it, with the car accident. When I got into the car accident in the beginning, the doctors were prescribing me Percocet and stuff. I was taking them here and there. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I was taking a little too many. But my point is, I'm not that person. I'm not into them like I used to be, which is so good, because if I was, then I'd probably be back on them shits today and being out here like a fucking junkie, acting like an idiot. Which I never was like that, but still, like, I knew how to, I was one of those classy drug users you won't really know unless you know I'm doing drugs. My point the fuck is that I didn't do that, and thank God I did, like, have the little experiences, and then I was like, no, fuck this, I don't want to do this shit, thank God. And then, like, I got into Kratom, right? I started taking Kratom. It's helping me with my pain. It's helping me be energized, feel alive and all that shit. And then I was taking it. I was like, oh, I can control this. And I wasn't taking it. And then I started taking it every day. And then sometimes I would find myself running to the store twice to get it again. And I was like, oh, and I'm still struggling with that. But at least I know that I'm in control. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Oh, Majesty, welcome to the members. Love you. You understand? So at least I know I'm in control. But I also do know that, when it's time to let go, it's time to let go. But again, when I tell you guys, that's the best advice I could ever give you. Whatever you're wanting to let go of, be ready to do it. Because if not, you're going to lie to yourself and you're going to lie to everyone else. And you're gonna go through shit and you're gonna experience funny shit and you're gonna hide and you're gonna sneak and you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. And then finally you're just gonna be like, I have a pimple right here at the tip of my nose. It hurts so bad, you know? But then it just goes. Like whatever it is that hold on to you, you're holding on to. I swear to you, it's just gonna magically disappear. Magically. I need sobriety to be my purpose. Point made and taken. You got me convinced. I need my program and my support. It makes it easier for me personally. I am weak in my addiction. Wow, Bree, that was, you said that beautifully. And I'll tell you right now, I love support groups, NA and all that, but for me personally, I cannot go to them anymore because I feel like when I go there, they talk about drugs all the time. And so it just reminds me to do more drugs. Like, and I don't do drugs today, you know, and I'm not that person anymore. However, and not that there's something wrong with somebody does, but I can't be hearing it all the time because then it's like, oh, they make it sound, they tell stories, and I'm like, now I miss it. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta say, it's not for me anymore. However, I may find some. Anyway, the point is when you're ready, whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, it doesn't have to be drugs, you guys. And it doesn't have to be you're struggling with, it could be like food addictions. I go through that too. Like, you got to learn to release it when you're ready. Don't force it on yourself. Don't punish yourself and guilt trip and shame yourself for not letting it go now. Like, you got to do it like when you're ready, you see? And then sometimes you may go back to it a little bit and play with it a little bit. And whatever it is, it could be toxic relationships. Promising yourself you're not going to go see that guy anymore. Promising yourself you're not going to argue with your sister no more. Promising you're not going to yell at your kids anymore. Whatever the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying to you? Okay? So, I'm hearing for some of you, it could be, I promise I'm not going to watch that tarot reader anymore. That's what I heard. Like, maybe you're watching some toxic tarot reader and she's like, toxic. She's just talking about toxic shit all the time. And you promised yourself you wasn't going to watch that crap no more. But there you are, tuning in every day. And I got to tell you, the one reader that I like, I watch her. And if she starts talking about all this bullshit and drama, I tune out. I'm like, okay, next. I wait till the message I need to hear, not what I want to hear, what I need to hear comes, and then I'm like, okay, now I know she's talking to me and about me, you know? So, you do have a powerful new beginning coming. You waited a long time for this. It's time to get your awards and rewards and write your own book. Don't worry, you will. Okay. Wondering if you're connected to spirit or gifted. This card is affirming that you are. You have it in you not only to heal yourself, but others as well. 2 months of changes, 2 positive things at 2 different months. Beautiful. That's what that says. Beautiful. Okay, let's pick out a goddess energy card for you guys and see which goddess is connecting to you at this moment. What does she want to say to us? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Black Madonna. The Black Madonna came up. And the Green Tara. So the Green Tara's mantra is, if I believe it's Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Tare Tutare Ture Soha. That's the green mantra. So the Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. And the Black Madonna. Our Lady of the Hermits. Girl, what was I just saying about being, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. That's insane. Like, I was just literally saying that about the hermit mode. And again, she has a child in her hands, you know, so she's, well, okay. One of the things that I'm seeing for you is the suffering, the pain. You are going to take, oh, I'm getting lots of hits and downloads and in the crown chakra here. Life is a great big canvas. Throw the paint on it now. I have found the one that my soul loves. I'm telling you, I see true love for some of you guys. Release your worries and receive universal abundance. Harmony is pure love, for love is a complete agreement. Life is tough, but so are you. And start reclaiming who you truly are. I'm hearing a leader. You want a person who comes into your life by accident, but stays on purpose. This is so crazy. You're going to be meeting someone that's going to be, when I say out of the blue, I mean, I've never said out of the blue with such intent. This is going to be like, you're not, this is why I feel like it's coming for I mean, I really can put myself into that story too, but I'm feeling somebody's coming in and it's going to be out of the blue, man. It's just going to be out of the fucking blue. Okay? Okay. So, a few more messages here and we'll get to bed because I'm starting to feel, you start feeling tired. So, I'm going to get my ass to sleep because I got clients tomorrow I got to attend to. So, I need my rest. All right. A couple of more things here. What else do we want to say, Spirit? What else do we want to say to the watchers, the viewers? Thank you to those of you who are members. Like I said, we will be doing some private members mini reads and stuff like that as well, and see where we're going with that. Okay, just working with Spirit, that's all I'm doing. Okay. Ooh, hello. Okay, can we do that again, please? Thank you. We'll do it again. The High Priestess did come out though. Okay, I'm gonna fall in love with you. You're gonna fall in me. Yes, I love it. Okay. Yes. Hold on. You see that, right? What did I just say to you? The High Priestess came out, and then she came right back out. Bitch was like, no, I said what I said, bitch. She was like, I said what the fuck I said, Flo. Told you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that they the High Priestess up in here. Some of you are going to be... It's funny because the High Priestess, obviously, she represents somebody who knows a lot, receives messages abundantly, is very intuitive. Very intuitive. But this is... whatever it is, this is moving. Wow, you guys, these cards are going crazy over here. It's very quick energy. So like whatever broke your heart before, oh man, you ain't feeling that heartbreak no more at all, man. Some of you guys are gonna be celebrating I'm hearing a commitment, or a gig. I'm hearing a gig. Something's brand new here, and it's like you're gonna be, some of you are traveling. Wow, bro, what the fuck? See that shit? You're gonna be traveling. I don't know who just tuned into the room, but damn, the energy's flowing. It's flowing, Flo. Do you see that? The fast forward energy, fast moving energy. I swear, adrenal gland. Like, you think about the adrenal gland, that's like, the adrenaline and what gets your blood pumping. And I'm hearing some of you could really do well with cleansing of the detoxing of the liver, of the kidneys and the liver. Wow. Bruh, the Chariot, the 9 of Cups, the freaking Empress, and the 10 of Cups. Like, I can't. You gotta be shitting me. And then the Ace of Cups, bitch. Yes. 17-year sobriety. Woo! Yes. Like, I could say I'm sober, but, I guess you could see some people could see kratom as a drug. It's supposed to be a plant medicine, but some people could see it as a drug. But I'm also, honestly, I'm happy I'm not taking perks, because the pain I've been in, I'm surprised. So I'm proud of myself for that, right? So, because kratom, I feel like I'm not like, you know what I mean? It makes me feel a little tingly inside, but it's not like perks. It's nothing like perks. Perks used to have me wilding the fuck out, like, and like I said, I'm aware of it, which is great, because if you're aware of whatever you're doing, guess what? It can't sneak around you because you're fully aware of what's going on. So whatever it is that you're experiencing, Spirit wants you to know that they're proud of you no matter what you're thinking. I feel like I'm hearing this very strongly. Maybe a lot of us need to hear this right now. We aloha. Some of you, I'm hearing going to Hawaii, you know. Spirit wants you to know no matter what you're saying, what you're thinking, that's one thing I'm hearing. That's one thing you guys do to yourselves a lot. It's like you think that we're looking at you going, oh my God, you're a piece of shit. You're doing it. We're not. You could be doing I'm hearing like you could be sucking dick for crack. And I'm just saying, like, that's probably one of the worst things. I'm just saying, not making fun of anybody who does that. I'm just saying that it's probably one of the worst things that a person could ever put themselves into. I don't know what the feeling of that might be for someone who's doing that, but it feels degrading. My point is they would never point at you and be like, look at this fucking disgusting pig. What is she or what is he doing? They're looking at you going, oh God, a little bit longer of this bullshit and she'll be out of here. You know what I mean? Like, because for me, I got to think about, like, if I was a guide and I had a person I was working with, and the person I chose was a tough case. You know, she's going to do drugs. She's going to be crazy. She's going to fight. She's going to go to jail. She's going to, you know, be on TV, be seen. Right? Right? If it's me looking at me as a spirit guide, I'm not going to make fun of me when she's going through the bad things. I'm going to look at me in a sense of like, man, I hope she understands that this is just a phase. She's gonna get past this. Please don't let her get stuck here, because you know they go through that with people where they get stuck. And I'm not just talking about with drugs. I'm talking about everything. Let's say you get in a toxic relationship. Your guys might be looking at you going, the flow with priestess. I love that. I just saw that. It's so funny. Your guys might be looking at you right now like you're in toxic situations and you keep putting yourself in these same situations. Your guys want you to know, babe, you were supposed to only experience that a couple of times. You're not learning from it. Please hurry the fuck up and learn from it so we can go and do this. Because your spirit guides really are you, right? They're you, and they're cheering you on. They're like, come on, man, let's do this. So when they see you sad and in bed crying and depressed and all that, it's not that they're making fun of nobody. None of that happens. More along the lines, they just want you to hurry up and realize that this is not where you're staying. This is just a temporary time. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Right? So I want you from here on out, when you're in a situation, you're feeling like a piece of shit, and you're feeling like you're not doing shit, think about your guides and how they're looking at you, how lovingly they looking at you saying, it's going to be okay. Like this, like that. Looking at you like, it's gonna be okay. Like Our Lady of Guadalupe would look at you. She's not gonna be like, whore, you know, she'd be like, you know, like it's like supposedly Mary, who was a prostitute, which that's bullshit, but like the saying, Jesus then was like, hey, you whore, come here. He was, you know, if anything, you know, the whole point is he never judged her. He just took her in and helped her get out of that state. And I think that was the good aspect of that story, is to let you know that that's the type of person Jesus would be, is that he wouldn't even look at the grimiest of whores, which I'm not calling nobody a whore. I'm just saying, I'm not calling nobody a whore. I do not judge nobody for what they do. I would do it. If I personally would do it, no. But my point is, I don't judge nobody for what they do. I never did and never will, okay? I mean, I might be like, ooh, you know, but I'm not going to judge them. Okay, this card passed me before and it says meditate more. I'm serious. Focus on deep meditation in the third eye. Yeah, sometimes I could be like, all right, the meditation shit. I get bored and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, I'm bored, you know, but I'll go deep into meditation. When I go too deep, I fall asleep. So it's like a conundrum, right? But we're still figuring that out. And I'm great at meditating. I really am. I could put myself in states of consciousness that are beautiful, but I guess our guides want us to go deeper. That's my point. So my point is, remember, when you're in these situations, you're looking at yourself like this or like that, just remember that your guides is looking at you and to just love you, and they just want you to be happy, and they want you to let go, and to remember that this is not your story. This is just temporary. So whenever you're going through whatever you're going through, right? Whatever. You could be in bed just feeling like a whole piece of shit, haven't showered in fucking 6 days and ass smelling, underarm smell like fucking garlic and onions at the same damn time with no fucking butter. You know what I'm saying? It's just dry garlic. You know what I mean? Like, God damn. Not only is it garlic, but it's gone bad now too. And you know, you're sitting there, you smelling your asshole. You're like, you know, how to scratch your butthole. You can't. What the fuck? You know, if you had, I don't know if you've ever had like depression that bad. I know I have years ago. You know, 5, 6 years ago, I went through months of that depression shit where I couldn't shower, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't shit, couldn't do nothing. You know, everything was fucked up. My body was all fucked up. I was tired. I was sick. I was just a fucking mess. But my point is that if I had somebody telling me all that stuff that I know now, to me at that point, I probably would have got out of it so much faster. But I didn't. I had to learn it by, and there's a reason for that. I learned it by myself so that I can be powerful enough to get my ass up and stand up and be like, listen, don't tell me you don't understand me, because bitch, let me tell you about a scenario or 2 or 3 or 4 or 19. Which one you want to hear about? Because they've been there and I've done that. The toxic relationships, the fucking parental shit, the sexual bullshit, the fucking depression, the anxiety, the everything. I done been through it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, oh God, I used to be like, ma, poor me. Why did I go through this? And now I'm like, wow, powerful me. How did I get through this? You see how I switched that up? Poor me, why did I go through this? To wow, powerful me. How did I get through this? That's amazing. I give myself a lot of fucking credit because obviously I knew that I needed to go through that so that I could be sitting here right now doing what I'm doing. Because I didn't have the help. Nobody came up to me and said, girl, this is just temporary. You chose this lesson. I didn't know none of that stuff when I was going through depression. None of that stuff. I learned that because I went through depression, right? So everything you're going through right now, every tiny little thing is not happening to you. It's happening for you. And you might not understand it at this present moment, but I promise you, you will have a day where realization, the moments of clarity that I've had where I've sat here and looked back at the past and went, oh my God, I can't believe I got, how did I do that? Like, wow. And then I would judge myself for the stupid little mistakes I make, but then forget to like give myself accolades for the things that I didn't do and the things that I went through and I got through. And that's where your guys want you to say, and I know that I'm going through it. I know this is making me, you like, for some of you, just like straight up, your guys want to say, they're like, Flo, tell them exactly what we're saying. And I'm going to say it exactly what they're saying right now. You point the finger at yourself a lot. You do the why. When you have to realize it's not about why. It's about, it doesn't matter why. It's happening because you don't understand it right now, but you will get clarity on whatever it is that you're going through. Clarity will come to you. How it's going to come to you, that shall be left to be determined. Surprise yourself and understand that, yes, you want to be mad at yourself. Fine, be mad at yourself for not doing the right thing or whatever you want to call it, but there is no right and wrong. There is just things that are just happening. Right and wrong is a matrix. Bad or good is matrix thinking. So it just is what it is. It's about, creating more light or creating more darkness, because you could choose either side. You could do whatever you want. And nobody's going to judge you. Literally, you're going to judge yourself, and you're going to get stuck in places that you're going to stick yourself in. Nobody else is going to say you belong in hell, you belong in heaven, you're an angel, you're a devil. Like, you're going to choose your own path. Like, you literally are. So until you understand that, you're just going to keep repeating these stupid ass cycles, and I want you out of them cycles. I'm hearing you have the power to do that. It's like when your parent or partner tells you something and you're like, shut the fuck up, not accepted by you whatsoever. Then you hear a podcast or you're a stranger, but bing, it hits you, yep, and you accept it because you were ready to receive the message, like verbatim. Thank you. I I can remember at times when I would watch something and I'd be like, "Ugh, I don't want to hear this right now," because I'd be like in a badass mood and like knowing that I wasn't ready to change that. You know, that's why a lot of people like when they're watching me and they're not ready to accept the message, they tune out. I see a lot of people tuning out, and I'm like, okay, they must have heard something that triggered them. Like, fuck out of here, bitch. Like, because they're not ready for that, and that's okay. We're not judging them. I know, because I've been there myself where I've watched the message and been so angry at it. Or like, you know, they'll talk about love and I was like, shut the fuck up about love because I wasn't ready for it. But now if I hear something about love, I'm like, oh, that's sweet. That would be nice. You know, I would like that because I'm ready for it. And I've opened up my heart to love in all different types of phases and situations. And that's what your guys want you to do right now. Figure out, are you ready to really accept full love into your life in every form? Not just love like in finances and career. That's, you know, that career bullshit, it's great and everything, but you can have all the money, the career, the finances all set up, but I promise you, if you're alone and you're doing it by yourself, it's tough. It's not bad to do that, but it's tougher to do it because you're by yourself. You got nobody who has your back. You're all alone. You know, think about all those career women that are all alone and they have the truth. No family, nobody to be there for them. Imagine they grow old and still have nobody, or like, you know what I mean? They end up just staying single forever. That's tough because it's, you know, who are you sharing your successes with? What are you just going to share with yourself? Some people like that, you know, greed and self-ego, they like that. But people who have a soul, they don't like that. They want to share you want to wake up in the morning and say, babe, guess what happened today? Or mom, look what happened today. Or daughter, you know. So anyway, my point is, I would really save this video to a playlist, you guys. And I'm just going to clear that energy and ground and disconnect from the energy and from the universal mind so I could get some real rest tonight. One of the things I want to say to you guys is to allow the power of transformation to come in. And like, if you're ready for love in each and every way, just ask the universe to work with you in accepting that love into you. And if there's things you want to let go of and things you want, just tell the universe, look, I'm having a tough time. I'm honest. I'll stop. Like, I can't stop beating. Stop me. Help me. Like, you know, I'm like, help me. And they're like, you got to take the action. I'm like, I know, but help me. You know, like, make my appetite go away for 4 days. You know what I mean? It just needs to start like that. Make my fucking appetite go away. I'm like, except for I'll be like, don't get me sick. And I don't, you know, cause careful what you wish for. Cause you could say, make my appetite go away and you might get mono or some shit like that. Some real fucking life-threatening shit, you know, and that's not how I want it, you know. I'm talking about more along the lines, like, I'm just not hungry. Like, I have a lot of energy. I'm moving around a lot. I'm not really hungry. I'm not thinking about food. I'm busy. So my mind's not on food, you know, like that. See what I'm saying? But tell the universe what you're having a tough time with because they will send you people, guides, and angels that are good with that type of stuff. And they'll be like, all right, blah, blah, blah. And like, you know, have them be busy doing this or, you know what I mean? Just ask for help. That's like one of the biggest things that I feel like is like my ego didn't want to ask for help. It's like, I got it. But no, I'm having a tough time letting go of this or doing this. Please help me. Can somebody help me help? You know? It's like when you're with somebody and the whole time the person thinks you're just this crazy maniac person and you turn around and you look at them and you go, I'm sorry I've been acting this way. The truth is I need help. And they're like, what do you need help with? You be like, I need help with my anger. And, you know, like my daughter told me, Mom, I think I need anger management classes. She's been doing great, thankfully, the past few days. So have I. No anger issues at all. And I foresee that really getting a lot better with her. And that's also because school to her is stressful. Sensitive kids do not like school. They're really great at school. They're very intelligent, very smart. They do great all on their own, but school stresses them out. So now it's the summer, I'm going to help her, like, you know, anyway, that's between me and her, but I'm going to help her, like, get more active and do things to get her out there. Anyway, let's clear it. So it's like maybe it's time to, like, understand that you're changing your attitude, so now everybody's changing theirs with you. Like, you're changing your whole attitude, you're changing your perspective, and guess what? People are following along with you. They're following along. So that's a lovely energy, right? How lovely is that? So, okay, so that's it, guys. I'm going to tune this off with letting you know that good things are coming to you, regardless of what you think right now. That smells so good. It's like peach something. I don't care. People are like, that's so toxic. That has chemicals. I'm like, right. And it smells like a fucking heavenly earth. Hawaiian breeze. Right. I felt like I was just transported to Hawaii, so I don't give a fuck what kind of toxic shit it has in it. I can handle it. I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, so I want to give you guys this. Let's tune this out with this and disconnect from the universal energies and get our minds and our bodies to rest. Whatever it is that you are experiencing, please remember that your guides love you and they're watching over you and they're not judging you. They're not pointing at you. When you do cast judgments, they're casted upon yourselves and nobody else is giving that judgment to you. Allow your spirit to be free of this toxicity and this holding on to people, places, or things that are no longer, serving your soul's deepest desires, because you are a lot more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And some of you are really recognizing your power. I know I've been stepping into my power fully and just not allowing things and drama to affect me no more. I see something, especially like in a dream state, I'm like, okay, yeah, there goes these people again. Okay, bye. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. You know what I mean? Love and light, but we're not doing it no more. It's been like a long journey. And thank you for the lessons, but it's time to go. Like, we're leaving now. It's time to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. And so it's like love and light to everything. I'm sending you guys love and light, healing energy, and I want you to send yourselves the energy of love and light and forgiveness, and just forgive. I feel so. I'm gonna tell you guys. I feel so. Let me let you feel what I'm feeling in a loving way. This feeling of freedom and forgiveness, and just they're happening. I got it. I'm letting it go. It's gonna be okay. Everything's working out perfectly for me. It's okay. No, don't worry about it. Don't stress about that. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. I love you. Bye. Thank you. Right? So just feel that energy. If you can, just feel that energy for yourself, for a little bit, just to give yourself that power right now to understand that, forgiveness is key, because I've really forgiven everything and everyone for the hate that was spewed upon me, and even for the hate I spewed upon myself and others. And like I said, I'm in this moment now, and I'm going to take the action to live this life the way that I choose to live it, which is in grandeur and beautiful energy and love and light. My neck just started hurting out of nowhere, so maybe somebody's dealing with that. But anyway, I love you. I hope this message helped you out, and I hope that you save this video to a playlist. And for those of you who are planning on joining members, next week we're going to be starting with the more of the classes type of thing, where I'm going to do like interactive classes with you guys for the members, and let's see where we go from there. Okay. All right, so love and light to you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Get yourself some rest. Dream big, dream good. And meditate and focus on the good things that you want to come to you, okay? Good night, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Karen. Love you guys. Night, baby. Night, Bree. You guys, those of you who are on the sobriety journey, congratulations, and let's continue to, stay away from that shit, because I get tempted a lot sometimes in my mind, but not anymore. We're not doing that no more. We're done with that, Because temptation doesn't have to be like you go and do it. It could be more like a thought. Oh, I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, what? I can't even believe I thought about that. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? So as long as you're confident in that you don't want to do that, then that's it. That's all you need. And that's your guides can work with that, okay? All right, guys. I will see you guys later. And sending you love and light, okay? What a lovely energy. Thank you. All right, guys.